All right, let's get right into it. Think of this as your personal field guide for navigating the wilder parts of the digital world. We're talking about cyber attacks. We're going to cut through all the tech jargon and really look at the threats you and I face every day. And more importantly, how you can build up your own digital shield. So, first things first, what are we even talking about here? A cyber attack isn't just some random online glitch. Nope. It's a deliberate, targeted strike. And the goal? It's pretty much always to get access to your data, mess with it, or just flat out steal it. Honestly, the easiest way to think about it is like a digital break-in. Okay, that's the textbook definition, but it's a little dry, isn't it? So what do these things actually look like when they pop up on your screen or hit the websites you use? Let's get specific. You can pretty much sort most attacks into two big buckets. First up, attacks of deception. These aren't about using fancy code to smash down a digital door. Nah, these are all about tricking you into unlocking the door and handing over the keys yourself. I bet you've seen this before, right? You get that email and your heart just kind of jumps for a second. This right here is the classic bait. It's designed to make you panic, to create this sense of urgency, pretending to be from a company you trust. The whole goal is to get you to act before you have a chance to think. And the process behind it is so simple, which is exactly why it works so often. First, there's the disguise, making you think it's legit. Then comes the bait, that link or attachment they need you to click. And finally, the theft. That happens in the background, the second you enter your info or open that file. And here's another classic deception, the Trojan horse. The name is just perfect. Just like that old Greek story, this is a piece of malware that looks like a gift, a free game, a cool new app. But once you let it inside your digital walls, well, that's when it unleashes its real malicious purpose. And it's really important to get that malware is a super broad term. A Trojan's main job is just to get in the door. What it does after that can be totally different. It might install spyware that secretly watches everything you type, or it could unleash ransomware, which locks up all your files and demands you pay up to get them back. Okay, so let's flip to the other side of the coin. If deception is all about being clever and sneaky, this next category, it's about pure brute force. These attacks don't bother trying to trick you, they just try to break the door down. So to really get this, just picture a normal day for any busy website. You've got traffic flowing in and out, people are shopping, reading articles, everything is just humming along exactly like it's supposed to. Let's put a number on it. Let's say the site's servers are handling about 1,500 real visitors at once. Easy, no problem at all. And then, bam, a DDoS attack starts. All of a sudden, the server is just flooded with junk traffic from thousands of infected computers all over the world. It jumps from 1,500 requests to over 1.5 million. The goal here is just pure overload. The server can't possibly keep up, so it either slows down to a crawl or just crashes completely. And for you, the actual user trying to get in, well, you've been denied service because the front door is completely blocked by a giant fake mob. Another brute force method is the good old password attack. Instead of being smarts, an attacker just uses software to hammer a login page with millions of different password combinations every single second, just hoping one of them eventually works. And this is exactly why a simple, easy-to-guess password is so incredibly dangerous. Okay, so we've seen the threats. Now for the most important part of all of this, how to build your digital shield. And look, these aren't some complicated corporate secrets. They're just practical steps that anyone can and absolutely should take. So here they are. Your core defenses. Strong, unique passwords are your front line. Software updates, they patch the exact holes hackers love to crawl through. A firewall is like a digital bouncer for your network. And just having a healthy dose of suspicion about weird emails is absolutely key. A couple of these are so important, though, that we need to zoom in on them. Seriously, if you only do one thing after listening to this, please go enable multi-factor authentication everywhere you can. It means a hacker needs more than just your password. They also need a second piece of proof, like a code from your phone, to prove it's really you. This is hands down one of the single most powerful defenses you have. And this just shows you exactly why your password choice matters so much. Something like Family Pet 2024 feels fine, but for a computer, it's incredibly easy to guess. But that strong version, with the mix of capital letters, symbols, and numbers, that makes an automated guessing attack pretty much impossible. It just stumps the bots.
So, to wrap things up, let's zoom out a little bit. Because none of this is static. Cybersecurity is a battlefield that is constantly evolving. Both the attacks and our defenses are always changing.
And you can see that evolution so clearly over time. Back in the early 90s, a simple firewall was basically top-of-the-line security. By the mid-2000s, we needed systems that could actively spot intruders already inside. And today, the cutting edge is using massive amounts of data and even AI to try and predict and stop threats before they even happen. And that leads us to a really critical question for the future. The same AI that's helping us build better defenses can also be used by the attackers. Think about it. Phishing emails that are grammatically perfect and sound exactly like someone you know, or attacks that can adapt in real time to whatever we throw at them. So as the attacks get smarter, how will our digital shields, both the ones we use personally and the big ones protecting all of us, how will they have to evolve to meet that threat? That is the challenge ahead.